1 second. Just getting everything up and running, or making sure that it is, mostly. Let's see. So far, so good. Okay. Oh, sorry, I totally missed your message, Linus. What's that? Is that a what thumbnail? If you're still here. I mean, it's a play on the, the soy jack pointing, meme, mostly, but... I'm not really sure what a canned thumbnail is, to be totally honest. I don't know who that is. Unfortunately, I don't really know who that is. I mean, to be honest, if you're talking about the build on the thumbnail, it was just, something cool I found on the workshop, and then I put it in the loading page when you open up Scrap Mechanic. But I don't really know who that is, to be totally honest. So, maybe? I'm not really sure. I did put credit for that in the... Okay. Well, yeah, I don't really know who that is. And I mean that in the least offensive way possible. I just don't know who they are. I just stream games that I find fun. Let's see. Let's make sure that all my shit's up. Oh. I just thought it looked cool. Fair enough. That's about it. I just thought it looked cool. Okay. Let's push down. that as well. You know, I probably should have put my thumbnail when I started the stream. Oh well. It doesn't really matter too much, really. So, who cares? Just figured it might be kind of handy for, you know, because I post on Twitter as well. Or, I mean, I stream to Twitter as well, so I figured maybe have the thumbnail on there in the first few seconds. But, I mean, does it really matter? Not really. Oh no. That sounds troubling. The 3D printer, or was it something else? I guess I never... Oh, interesting. I never thought about it too much, to be totally honest, but I think the one that mine uses actually uses a screw instead of a belt. I wonder if that's why it sometimes has an issue. The needle bouncing. Which can sometimes just completely screw up an entire print, which is unfortunate. But like anything that takes like over 8 hours or so has a tendency to just completely get screwed up. I haven't quite figured out how to have it not do that. Oh. I'll look at it later, if that's okay. Let's see. I think everything is run. Yeah, everything's... Oh, I forgot one thing. Of course I forgot something. The other week I had an instance where I remembered to do everything like right at the start of stream. That was weird. It was kind of nice, but it was mostly just like, I was like, wait a minute. What's gonna happen if everything goes right? This isn't normal. This shouldn't happen. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I hit the right button for once. Lovely. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into it. But yeah. This thing is crazy. Here is... I haven't painted anything yet, but it's pretty damn close to done. Here's my mobile home. I thought it would be nice, it would be pretty funny to like literally make it shaped like a, you know, just like a silly little like gingerbread house. I need to put in some windows and paint it and shit, but it's pretty close to done, to be honest. I even put in a mailbox just for the hell of it. Like, if you put an item in here, the flag goes up. But yeah. It's been an ongoing effort for a while, but I feel like it's pretty damn close to done. I think I might raise this a bit, and of course I need to rewire it. Oh yeah. Also, I put in a fireplace. A fireplace, and then the smoke comes out the top, though technically it's just a smoker, but... kind of I've been thinking about having it where these sides of the house kind of come down and have wheels on it that will make it kind of like prop it up so it can run shit over easily. But yeah, I think it's turning out pretty good, despite the fact that nothing is painted. And this shit is all right. Oh, also, I definitely need to put in a camera to change the viewpoint, because this like blocks everything. Blocks sight of absolutely everything. But I've definitely been busy. Why is that son of a bitch? Let's go to the bottom of the hill. I think it's a level down there. There we go. Alright. But it's definitely turning out pretty nicely, if I don't say so myself. I need to put in an actual staircase because the ladder sucks. I just haven't figured out exactly where I want to put it. While I've moved everything out of the way, I still don't have a whole lot of space to put something like that. Let's put this over here. But yeah, I haven't really filled in the second floor a whole lot yet. I was making that mostly yesterday. I also had the stupid idea of kind of having the walls pop out and then have gun arms. Just for extra fun. Let's see. Where should I start today? I definitely do need to get my my farm. Nice. Let's see. What? Yeah, I feel like at this point I just need to figure out a good way to have this slide down and have enough force to prop up my entire home. Which, in my experience, even when it was lighter, was or I mean, when was that lighter or heavier? I don't know at this point. I mean, it's a lot bigger now, but it was using a lot heavier materials as well. So, I don't know. I need to figure out a good way to have that actually work. Probably put the bearing there. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so that is 3 deep. That's good. Oh yeah, I also need to rewire my damn, oh, there we go. Okay, let's grab a bearing or two. Any bearings? Oh yeah, they're all in this thing. I have those to aside for a build. Actually, the build that I put in the thumbnail that I was gonna toy around with. I was gonna poke around with that one and figure out how it works, and figure out how I find a good example of how to do like a bipedal walking system. Because my next build, I'm planning on making like a mech. Let's see, bearings. You know, I might as well make a few. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I might want to put that a few blocks out. Because if I put it right there, it's going to push up into that, won't it? So I need to have it right at the side. That's not a big deal. That gives a square part, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Right. Let's see. Oh, shit. Actually, I should do like that. All right. There we go. Also, I should fill this back up. Right. Where's our welder? There he is. There we go. It certainly has the length. I just need, I'm not sure if it'll have, you know, quite the oomph to do it, you know? That's the main concern. Okay, let's see. Controller. Let's see, where should I put you? Probably good. What? Good place as any. There we go. Now the question is, how much do I have to do to make it actually do what I want? Okay. A second cube. Are you missing the cube? Oh God. I kind of glanced at the workshop today and I saw somebody made a Gabe cube. I mean, it's a cube. I like this better than the cube, personally. Let's see. What did I need to grab? A switch. Okay. Max speed. Let's double check what rotation that is. Yeah, let's swap that one. Yeah, that's not gonna quite do it, unfortunately. At least not quite like that. Doesn't quite have the force to push that up. I wonder if a wheel that's turning would help at all. Makes sense. Glad to hear. Let's see. I need to eat something before I start dying. There we go. What? Oh. Also put these in here. There we go. Let's see. Maybe put the wheels right there. I'm gonna probably want another engine to push those. Might be a good idea. Right. That way it triggers that. Bearing. And I think I had some extra wheels. normal wheels, but who knows? Maybe that might be enough. I'm not... Oh. I think I remember somebody mentioning that before. I never really tried it. But that's interesting. Is that a vanilla thing or is that modded? Just out of curiosity. There we go. Ah. I think that's the right direction. I think that's how that would need to rotate, right? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's even gonna fucking work, to be honest, but... Okay... Max. Not quite. I think it might actually be going the wrong direction as well. Dang it. I wonder... Now, here's a crazy idea. What if I, instead of using the controller, use the engine? Not yet, wait. Did I not change the title on Twitch? I might have not changed the title on Twitch. Oops. But that is the next build. Also, my goddamn chat relay isn't working. Well, what the fuck? Oh. Who knows what's gonna happen when I do this? Not the right chaos, though, unfortunately. Sadly, not the correct chaos. Not the chaos that lifts my entire thing up. I wonder, am I just going to need to use a shit ton of pistons? Because my intent with this is to have it lift up the entire thing so I can easily run shit over. Unfortunately, it's not quite working that way. Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna have to settle with putting my chat on the screen. Let me see about doing that real quick. Probably for the best. At least I know that one probably won't get me in trouble. Alright, let's copy that. Let me set that up real quick. Fair enough. That certainly does the trick as well. Hold on. Let's see. Browser. Books. Don't mind the weird shit on the screen. Go. Alright, there we are. Can somebody say something? Good enough? There we go. That's what the fox said, right? It said something like nah, nah, blah, blah, blah. I forget exactly how the song went. No, maybe I ought to wait. Damn. You're right. Let's see if I can tweak it to... Ah, yes. Yes, of course. Well, I just added it, to be fair. I literally just added it. Fair enough. So need to update it. What? Properties. There we go. Maybe. Maybe? I think I need to edit it while it's out of view for it to update properly. Let's see. Oh, refresh browser when Steam becomes inactive. That's the one I want. Alright, now it should show up correctly. It's literally my chat window that I have open, just it's muted. Wait, where'd it go? Oh right, I have to load it, duh. Alright, if you do not mind, can you say something else? I disagree. I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's kind of just there so people don't think I'm insane and talking to myself. Though usually I am insane and talking to myself. But usually I'm just crazy and talk to myself. You have a point. You have actually a very good point. I don't have to be insane to talk to myself, but it does help. It does help quite a lot. It makes it quite a lot easier if you're crazy. At least I would assume it does. Fair enough. Oh, what the hell? That is not what I wanted to do. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. Let's see, what were we doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing goofy shit. They said 2 pistons? 2 5 pistons? You think 2 on each side, or do I need more? Or less? I have 4, so I mean... I would do that, but the idea is to have it uneven. Okay. Try there. Okay. Oh. What am I doing? Why did I do that? Yeah, actually, let's put it there. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, have a beautiful time. let's see. How... Think about that. Not sure that's going to be far enough down, to be totally honest. That's a good point. I need to figure out how far up that is. Wait, that's not the right tool. My handy dandy measuring tool. That is 20 blocks. This is... That should do the trick, right? Trying to think about how to do it, to be totally honest. That should probably work. Right. And then I'll put the final one on. Oh god, that's great. I wonder if this will actually work. It would just be funny if I launched my fucking house up with this. I honestly almost hope that happens. Just because it'll be fucking funny as hell. Quick, do a backflip, basically. Wait, where the... Oh, right. I think this is going the wrong direction, isn't it? Oh god, this is so goofy. It's struggling just a little bit. That's annoying. What do you mean parallel? Oh, wait, that's the wrong button. What you mean by that? Kind of. This house got arms. It has hands. Well, not hands, but it definitely has arms. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh shit, not the farm bot. Not the farm bot. Fuck off. Fuck off, asshole. Once I put in the guns, I won't be quite so concerned with that one. My God, though, this looks goofy as hell. It looks like it's just trying its hardest. Oh God. It just looks like it's trying its hardest. Oh God. That's so funny. It's doing its best. I'm kind of wondering if I should sync it to my forward and back. Might be a good idea. Maybe. Also, I need to wire these things back up. Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. Why did it do that? What? What happens if I just put it on like that? Why is it doing that? Do I have these in backwards? Maybe. Hmm. Maybe I should put them on a pipe or something. They're at least going the right direction, but it's kind of colliding with everything. Why are you doing that? Wait a minute. Why are they pulling away? Hmm. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit confused by this. Do I have to reverse it for it to not make a shit ton of noise? They're still behaving the same way. When I press S, it's pulling away from the bearing, but when I press W, it pulls into the bearing, regardless of what way I set the rotation. Hmm. You said that there's a way that I can change the tilt with input, right? Let's see, row 4. I don't honestly understand that. Hmm. Not gonna lie, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Do I even have that connected to anything? Okay, those buttons. Hmm. I assume... Wait a minute, which one did I connect this? Okay, I set that one to the red. I don't know what the fuck that means, but... Like, by 1 or all the way? Is there any way to change that? Like, just max? Oh. Okay. That is not very clear from the description. No. Like, when it's explained back to me, it makes sense that it could be that. But, yeah. I'm not buying that one. I'm not, unfortunately. Like, what that reads to me is that if you set the input, you can change it. Not that it automatically goes from the minimum to the max, you know? Let's see. Let's see. I was looking for the paint thing. What the heck is that thing called? Actually, where the hell do I even have it on me? Maybe I don't. Where did I put the paint thing? Take care. See you later. Okay. Let's see if I can manage to get this working. Where did I put my other paint can? That's weird. Crouch left click to copy the color from the target object. There we go. What? Hello? Maybe I might need to, see, that's set to hand. I might need to edit. Okay. There we go. Well, actually, I don't know if that... Does that count as default? I think I might have to replace it to be for sure that to be default. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll see if that works. Now it's just not. Oh, that's probably why. No? Not quite. They're both set to trigger that. Oh, right. Duh. Only one was connected to that one. Okay. Alright, so that will be default. And then I'm assuming the other color flips that. Is what it sounds like that is programmed to do. Okay, so let's see. W will go to the default, and only the default. And S will be opposite. So what's the problem then? Is it not triggering it? Oh. Oh, I don't need that one to be connected. Okay. I only need the alternate connected, and that's on this one. But I don't know if the engine likes the dual input. I think it might be actually treating that as an S input. Maybe? So instead of that going directly to the engine, kind of funny, but let's see. Any of the triggered link triggers are active, and then that will go to the engine. Try switching that one around. Okay, so now it's kind of working right. But also not really. I'm not sure if I can avoid that, to be honest. Holy shit, that's moving. I think they're properly aligned. It just, I don't know how to make it stop it from fucking banging around. Okay. I think I'll have to put it on like a short pipe and hopefully that should stop it from fucking banging around. Let's see, it's turning to the left. Is that turning the same direction? Let's see, yes. Turning to the left. Seems to be the right way. Counterclockwise if you're not talking like an idiot like me. And 10. Imagine that one's on 0, right? No, that one's also on 10. Huh. I don't understand. I'm not getting that one. Okay. Now, what I really wish that I could do is adjust the length on input. That'd be amazing. I mean, it's not as bad. I might need a little bit. Is there any way that I can avoid that? I think it's because it's, you know, it's trying to move forward and backward, right? Maybe. Between the pipe and rotor? Okay. It's the rotor that makes the noise, not the whatever it's bouncing into. Well, either way, we'll see if that makes any change. Ready to go. Oh, so there's... I think I get what... we'll see. Okay. Alright. I wish I could automatically adjust the length. That's what I really want to do. It'd be nice if I could make it minimum length when it's not spinning. Not necessary, but it would be nice. Oh, damn. That did it. Holy shit, thank you. Yep. Now it's nice and smooth. I love that. Oh yeah, it's helping tremendously. Thank you. Now I just need to figure out a way to fucking maneuver this thing in air. It's kind of struggling with oh, this poor thing. It kind of struggles with both the propeller and everything else. Maybe it's time to figure out a way to have this switch between different modes of transportation. That's weird. It usually gets a bit more lift than that. But I can back up in air. Yeah, I know that's definitely one way I can do that, but I need to figure out a way that I can adjust that without getting out of my seat. At least preferably, that's how I'd like it to work. thing is so funny. Does the gyros not accept different values? I guess I'll look at the description, see if it says anything about that. Let's see. Gyro. Okay. So probably more the logic of the other color does the opposite, right? I'm assuming. Let's think how to do this. How to do that. Does the alternate color just reverse the direction, maybe? That's what I would assume that it would do, instead of the value. So yeah, maybe it wouldn't need to use a tilt sensor attached to a controller. Let's see. A is left. That is attached to anti-clockwise. Makes sense. And D is clockwise. Well, let's see if my theory holds out. Let's see. Second input was any other color, right? Yes. And I don't see any other colors specified in the description. So if there's any other features, it's not documented there. Let's see, logic. If I'm right. What this should do is reverse it. Yes, that seems to be the case. Now, I could do this in I could possibly wire W and S to a gyro that will adjust if it tilts up or down. That could potentially work. Although problem with that is then that will screw up the forward and backwards. So I probably should set that to something else. Maybe Q and spacebar? That might work. Just, I wonder if it'll revert back if I stop holding it. Which sensor would I use for that? I would think it would be the altitude meter, but the ground is at different altitudes, so that wouldn't really work, would it? Unless that doesn't work the way that I would assume it would. Hmm. Okay. Should eat before I start dying. Right. Milk. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, so I need to make one. There we go. Huh. God, now I need to remember how the hell I wired up the tank treads. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Hmm. Let's see. Uh... mm. Wait, did I just... Oh. I just ran out of chems. I'm gonna need to upgrade the tanks, I think. But I have more room now, so I could definitely do that. Maybe. Wait, why do those ones work while it's connected? Is it just controllers don't work when it's parked? Let's see. Let me think about this. I feel like it's gonna start bugging the fuck out if I have this start getting more complicated. It already is, to be totally honest. Let's see. This is definitely going to take more space. Technically. Wait, no, that's tank. Do these tanks just fill up with air? Or can they hold liquids? Let's see. So air, basically. Okay. I think I would want this on Switch mode, right? Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Actually, probably 10. Because, you know, I want it to... I want stuff to be still active when I'm kind of close to the ground. I think. Maybe. Let's see. Not for what I'm having this do, I don't think I... Because I want, this, to be clear, this is for the tank treads to be turned off and on automatically. But I want it to be if all, because if it senses that the ground is close, and then I use the input, it should trigger the logic to the tank treads. The gyro adjuster is gonna probably take a whole nother set of logic. What the hell? Wait, what do I even have that connected to? Do I have that connected to anything? I might not. Like, I have this connected to that, but I don't know if it's, what do I even fucking have this for? Oh, wait, never mind. I see. It's D for turning. Okay. Okay, so that's cool. Nice. Okay. Now for the other elephant. In theory, this should just kind of work. Yeah, it's a good show. Like all of Joss Whedon's shows, it ended too early. I guess maybe the only exception to that is Buffy, but you know. Let's see, inputs. Oh, never mind. It did not like that. Oh, that'll do it. That works. You know, I could probably just make a logic gate that automatically turns that on, huh? Uh-huh. Any... Oh, nor is if all the link triggers are inactive. So I do want NAND. Okay. My bad. I shouldn't have doubted you in this one. Never mind. And. It just needs a simple and. Okay. Oh, I see what I have to do for this one. Because generally, I would only want to turn it off for some reason. I don't want to turn it on. Alright, cool. There we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, that one too. There we go. There we go. Now all that will turn on right away. Sweet. Okay. Let's see. We needed another input. Hopefully in this case, the spacebar input will actually work right. I don't see one. Input. There we go. I had it in reverse, but the idea works. Set this one to Q. You know, it occurs to me that I didn't really have to actually disconnect that. Oops. Okay, I was kind of worried about that. It seems that the Q trigger only works once. You have to kind of repeatedly press it for it to work. What? Why are my, tank treads not working? I don't get it. It should be triggering, right? If it's at... If all the link triggers are active? Or does this work the opposite of the way that I think it does? Yeah, I don't doubt it. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Maybe button input is what I want. Or does it only activate on detection? No. It must have other things connected to that I don't remember connecting to it. So I guess that's why that one will work with even. Now, A and D to that one. What logic do I need for that? See, so if I press W or S, that's one input, and the sensor will be inactive when I'm above ground enough, so that's going to be only one input, and it'll be two when I'm close to the ground. So Zor. Wait, no. Because if it'll be active. Fuck. It'll be active if it'll start fucking firing if it's just near the ground too. So just and will probably work. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, actually, I don't think I need another one of those. Wait, no. Fuck. Maybe I might need another logic gate to make it work. Okay, so if I have this one, a second AND gate, I think it should work right. Wait, no. Fuck. This shit hurt. This shit hurts my brain. Because then it's off. Oh. Oh, okay. I just need to reverse that. Kind of like I just did with this thing, so nor. Okay, I did something wrong. I don't get it. It should... What's the problem? It should be triggering. Huh. But the queue just doesn't work for what I want it to do, unfortunately. Wait, what the hell? What the hell is also triggering that? Because it has two inputs right now. In theory, it should have... What? One isn't even, is it? Yeah. Like, and should be working. But it's not. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh! Oh, right. Yeah. So I need another gate. Okay. Okay. Such a goofy way to lift off. There we go. Now we're gaining altitude. is that? This is gonna set me flying. Man, this is clunky as shit. But it works. Kind of. Barely. Huh. Is that oil? Or is that water? Oh, that one must be water because my thing is set to ignore water. That one's oil or something. Oh god. This thing is so goofy. That's just some rocks. I don't give a shit about any rocks. That's weird. That shouldn't be happening. I got more work to do, evidently. I think I might need a little bit more. to reach that. A little bit more, what? I have no idea, but a little bit more. Oh my god. It just needs to stop spinning. Maybe. Oh god, this is so goofy. I wonder, should I? Oh, you know, something that just occurred to me. One of the issues I might be running into. Oh, what the fuck? That's not good. You know what? Let's turn off the brakes. Just go free fall. When I'm in the air, I feel like I might want to disable my auto correction. Because I feel like that might be disrupting things somewhat. Angle detectors. Ah, yeah. Wait. I'm gonna want to inverse that. That's right. Okay. Let's see, another logic gate. Or at least those ones. I don't really care if it auto-corrects or keeps me from rolling. That's probably fine. Oh shit. There's a bit of a problem with that. Shit. There's a couple ways we can solve that. Potentially. Wait a minute. Is that the reason why this doesn't work? Is the gyros are compensating for when I tilt? Oh. I think so. No wonder that wasn't never fucking working. That is all sorts of fucked up. Maybe we should use an altitude meter. Hmm. Let's see. I don't know if that's working the way that I think it is. Man. This is blue when it's active, right? Or is it red when it's active? Let's just use the lift to make sure. Okay, so I think it's blue when it's inactive. Hmm. Oh, actually, I know the perfect solution. I'll use the altitude meter for the correct for these. Because that's only like a problem when I'm at high altitude anyways. Let's see, altitude. Double check the description. Albert, signal if the block is under the set height. Okay, so that's not gonna work exactly how I set it up without another logic gate to inverse that. There we go. But yeah, I think I do need to set this a little bit higher. Just as an aside, I think that might be necessary. Oh, son of a bitch. I think that being so sensitive might have been necessary for it to actually drive. I think that might have been carrying me a little bit. Damn it. That's a problem. Okay, so wait. Ah, okay. Suddenly it all makes sense. That's why that wasn't working as expected. Let's see, how do we do this? I think I'm going to need more logic gates, at the very least. I don't know how many. I'll just do 4 because that's should be the maximum that I need. In theory, that should be all that I need. I don't know if that's true, but hopefully. I feel like I should start putting fucking input boxes in these. I wonder if there's some sort of block that has more short range information instead of it being a waypoint. Sign? Is there a sign that I can set? Damn. I can have a clock? Which won't help me at all. Where the heck is this going? know, that wouldn't have a problem if I put it... Oh, no, actually it would. Never mind. Damn. I think that works well enough. Okay. Okay. So it should only activate in bulk. And oops. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Wanting to remove those anyways. Shit, I'm gonna pretty much have to rebuild this. That's okay. So I'll probably... I think I'm probably actually going to do that another day. Because unfortunately, we are out of time. So, yeah. I think that'll do it for today. I will be back most likely around 6 p.m. Mountain Time on Thursday. But till then, take care. Let's see. Should we go ahead and raid somebody today? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Anybody I know on? Let's see. Let's see. Who should we raid into on Twitch? Anybody in the same category? Huh. I'll just end. No point in worrying about it. Alright, I'll see you on Thursday. Until then, take care.